Welcome. It's Friday, and y'all know every Friday we come together as a nation and we watch horror stories. That's just what we do. That's just how we get down. But for all the newcomers, FFF is Friday Fun Films, where we all come together every Friday, you know what I'm saying, as a nation, and we watch video horror stories sent in by you guys, whether it's from TikTok, Instagram, you can't really say nothing on Twitch.
Shut your lame ass up, nigga.
Now, our first one is called The Smiling Man, short horror film, 2 a.m. See what I'm saying? This one about 4 minutes, so we go get straight into it. No. Like, look at him. That's not even... Yeah, you think so? Bro, literally just sitting there boogieing down. You think this is normal at 2 a.m.? Bro, literally just boogieing down. I move too. See? Go. Just go. Keep going. Why did you stop? Keep going. Why did you let it get close to you? I'm sorry, bro, but you're asking for it, bro. Why did you let it get close to you? That's my question. And why did you let it get close to you? Why did you let it get this close to you?
What the hell do you want?
Now you say something. You don't even know. Bro just started looking at me. No, I like that one. That was a solid one for the first one. I'm not gonna cap. That was a good jump scare. It was more or less the sound that scared me rather than like him, but that nonetheless though, my heart racing. 7 out of 10. 8 out of 10. I'll give that one an 8 out of 10. Oh, for our next one, it's a horror short film from Alter. Y'all know how much we love Alter, bro. We love Alter, man. This one is called Chidler. See what I'm saying? And it's about 17 minutes. So we gonna get straight into it now. Yes. Up copper. It can't stop him. But it can pop them. Produced by me, STRAWZIII. 3 eyes and a Z. It's me. Too clean. Raps on point. That's on me.
Where did children come from?
Can't stop.
Children
Gotta
come
hop.
from a cabbage patch
In
at
the back,
the bottom
in
of
the
the
back.
garden.
Hey, kids, who are you? Where your parents
Get away
at?
from here!
You don't know the forest, missus.
Go home!
We are home.
Y'all starting that creepy stuff already. Y'all starting it already.
Can I go outside to play?
No.
I have to collect mini beasts for school tomorrow. They said I can't have them in the house.
Okay, but stay beside the house and don't go near those children.
Children? Where?
Children. There are strange children in the forest. Don't go near them. They're dirty.
Dang. That should not have scared me, bro. The way it did, that should not have scared me.
We delivery here for you. And if you could sign for it, please. It's a good one this month. You know, we have a little book group that meets in the library, 3rd Tuesday each month, and we discuss that month's book. We have wine, biscuits,
I don't drink wine.
or coffee if you prefer. We call it
trying to
Bodies in
get
the
on that.
Library.
Caffeine gives me migraines. Thank you. I have to go.
All right, Chief.
Mrs. Gray says there's a baby in her tummy, so we're gonna have to get a new teacher.
Don't make a mess.
But how did a baby get into her tummy?
Be careful. That's messy.
Chill.
Doesn't Mummy eat them?
Don't be silly.
Was I in your tummy one time?
Bro, what's wrong with her?
Ew, there'd be all blood and guts in there.
Told you to be careful. That's disgusting. Don't be disgusting.
I'm sorry, Mummy. I'm sorry.
But she got OCD?
It's not your fault. I'm sorry.
Oh. That's her nightmare, bro. It's to be outside, touching grass. Broke her clean up on her sleep. man. That's the weirdest thing. Oh, that's bogus. That's
Get
bogus.
away! Stay away from us! Stay away!
Oh.
Look, I lost a tooth.
I'm afraid young Mark been in the wars with that tennis ball. But he's okay now, aren't you, son?
There's blood all over the floor.
Mr. Cooper, our teacher is having a baby. So you could be our teacher. It's better than being a postman, because you can do painting every day.
I'm sorry. I just...
I mean, that is a little weird. He could have said something, but, you know.
Your letters are on the table. Bye now, son. Bye now.
Bro, why she isolate herself from the world like that, though? But that's not good, bro. You need to talk to somebody.
This is the way we scrub the floor, scrub the floor, scrub.
It's nearly November. Why aren't they dead yet? I'm sick of picking up leaves.
Can I dress up for Halloween?
Well, why did I think she was talking about the kids?
Halloween is dangerous.
But all the other children are
What children?
at school. We're having a dress up day.
I could make a ghost. We've lots of white sheets.
But I don't want to be a ghost. I want to be a fireman or a superhero or a knight or a soldier or at least a dinosaur. Ghosts are for girls.
Ghosts are not for girls. Ghosts are for everyone.
Fine, be a ghost. If you kiss him, he'll be a prince.
Our sister kissed a frog once, but she's dead now.
Oh my god.
Get away from here this instant! What is that?
It's my turn to mind the school frog. I had to keep him for the Halloween holidays.
No, get him out of here.
But But we have to take care of him. He'll die.
No, I'm not having it in the house. Outside. You can keep him outside in the yard, not in the house.
I don't like it.
Don't be rude. I went to a lot of trouble to make that for you. Lovely.
I don't want to be lovely. I want to be scary.
It is scary, very scary.
It's basically a dress. I wanted to be a spaceman.
I thought you said you wanted to be scary.
Ooh.
Did you clean out that frog's tank?
Yes.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You said you'd take care of it.
I am.
Promise? Okay, you can go and play. Don't get dirty!
Yo, she's stressing me out, bro. She's stressing me out. You don't let that man play. He's screaming. He's sitting in the yard and running in circles saying, "Ooh." Oh my.
Mark!
Oh.
Mark!
Bro, she's tripping. She is tripping. Bro, it's a little bit of dirt, a little bit of grass, a little bit of bugs. Go like this, find your kid. Bro, she has major OCD shrinking game. It's bad, bro. She's stressing me. She ain't even found her son yet. And she already taking a bath.
Come upstairs this instant and get washed. You are filthy! Didn't I tell you not to play with those children? Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you not to play with those children? I told you not to play with those children.
Oh my god! Oh my! What is she doing? Bro, that just scared me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If she didn't kill the. Huh? She murked her son? For real? No way she murked her son. But isn't me or she got dirt on her forehead? Bro, I'm entertained, but this is getting weird, bro. It's like so prolonged that it's like weird now. I mean, they was in her yard. What that was that tune that the boy was singing. Okay. I don't even know what to give that one, bro. It was like so prolonged out. It was weird. Like at first it was kind of like what's gonna happen, but she murked her son because he was dirty. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 because she murked her son, and I got scared by the mailman. All right, now this one is called A Manchester Horror Story by the famous Lovely Llama Arts. Yes, sir. So it's about 14 minutes. We're gonna get straight into it.
It's a story about how I became a 30-year-old male who is secretly afraid to be outside after dark in cities. I live in Manchester, in the UK, and it's widely regarded as a relatively safe and multicultural city. Good transport, friendly locals, and plenty to do. I don't live there anymore, but I'm proud to be from there, and I will always have one hometown. This took place in 2016, and at the time I was working for a company that hired me to work on contracts. So 4, 6, sometimes even 8 months abroad, and then 2 or 3 months at home. So when I was home, I made sure to see family and friends as much as possible, whether it be meeting and playing video games, a drink at the bar, playing sports, or traveling together. The incident took place when I was on my way home after a night out drinking, and I write this 4 years on since it happened. I still have PTSD from the incident, and think of this as my way of telling you all to be careful out there, as well as this being an opportunity for me to talk about it. I know about its quite frankly amazing tram system. It's affordable and easy to understand. There is a tram station right near to my apartment, just outside the city center. I had been back in the country for 7 days and arranged to meet my friends in the city for a reunion of sorts, drinking, dancing, and catching up. You know how that goes. It's important to note at this point that at the time there was a homeless gentleman that adopted the tram stop near my apartment as his own. He would always sit at the top of the stairs leading down to the platform, and whenever I used the tram, I would always see him without fail. It had even gotten to the point where we exchanged a friendly nod to each other every time. But this time, on the way to the city to meet my friends, everything changed. On any normal occasion, he would be sitting under the shelter at the top of the stairs, either asking passers-by for money or just saying hello. But as I approached the top of the stairs, around 20 to 30 meters away, I saw him, and he stood up straight, almost too straight, with his chest out, just glaring right at me in the most menacing way. His brow was furrowed, his jaw was clenched, and he was breathing heavily. I could see his chest rising up and down with speed from now 20 meters away. Maybe drugs was involved or something had angered him. Why me? I thought. Now, I'm not the biggest guy in the world. I'm 6 foot and athletic, but I don't believe violence is the answer in any case. I'm not easily intimidated at all, but the way this guy looked at me sent shivers down my spine. I immediately looked down after we made eye contact and then looked ahead because I thought maybe it was just a glance from him.
Bro,
Then
I
I looked back at him again.
bro. I'm trying to tell you.
When I was even closer and his eyes were still on me. This time they were wide and he looked unhinged like he was ready to
Put him up.
attack.
Put him up.
I looked away
Put him
again
up.
because at this point I felt I had to ready and prepare myself for a potential confrontation with this guy. When I was close to him, I looked back again and he took a step forward, watching my every move, looking me up and down as if he was assessing my weaknesses. As I approached the top of the staircase, he was turning his head as I moved. I knew that this was not normal behavior from him, or anyone for that matter. I thought I have to address this because he's freaking me out, so I stopped, met his gaze, and pointed my body towards him just before I went down the stairs. And I calmly asked him, "Is everything okay, mate? Can I help you with something?" Nothing. I got absolutely nothing as he looked into my eyes.
Yeah.
I could hear his fast breathing at this point through his nose, and he looked like he was having some sort of episode. So I moved on and quickly went down the stairs. What the fuck has gotten into this guy? I thought. I almost felt bad for him. At the halfway point of the stairs, I looked behind me to see him standing at the top, looking down, directly at me again. I could only describe the look he gave me as bone-chilling. He looked like a predator that had found his prey. I kept moving as I didn't know if this guy had a weapon or what his intentions were at this point. When I got to the bottom of the stairs, I turned around again, and to my shock, he had walked 4 to 5 steps down, still standing and glaring at me with the same disturbed and angered look. He was clearly stalking me now. I could feel my heartbeat in my ears, and sweat was forming on my forehead and palms.
Run, bro, just run,
Luckily
bro.
for me,
Just run.
the platform was very busy, and the tram I needed to catch was approaching. So I quickly immersed myself amongst the crowd of people getting onto the tram. And when I sat down and the tram started moving, I looked back towards the bottom of the staircase, and there he was, just glaring at me with this horrific, sinister grin on his face. I did not feel safe. I felt targeted. His head moved and followed the tram, looking me in the eyes as we moved away. The entire journey to the city I felt on edge, anxious, and all I could do was think about that guy. When I eventually got there, my friends automatically picked up on the fact that I seemed a little off, so I told them about the situation I was just in, which they just dismissed, saying that I was probably just being paranoid and that he'll be gone by the time I get back home. I agreed with them because I realized that he is usually only there during the daytime, so I enjoyed the night.
Okay.
We all drank, laughed, and even met some cute girls. Before I knew it, I was hammered, to the point where I had to look at my phone with one eye closed. My balance was off and I felt like I could throw up at any second. It was around midnight and time to go home. So I said goodbye to my friends and arranged to meet the next weekend due to the success of this one. The last tram was approaching and I had to run drunk as a skunk to make it in time. I got onto the tram, and when I got a seat and caught my breath, I remembered what happened at the tram station on the way back to the city. I felt sober suddenly, and I was honestly on the verge of an anxiety attack, until I remembered that I never usually see the guy late at night, which was comforting for the remainder of my journey. The tram arrived at my stop and I got off. I just stood there for a second, surveying my surroundings. The platform was empty. The skies were clear, although dark. The air was warm, and the only sounds were the nearby traffic and the tram leaving the platform. I remember it like it was yesterday. I looked towards the bottom of the staircase on the platform leading to the street, and I took a deep breath. I approached the stairs and looked towards the top. Much to my relief, he wasn't there. Stage 1 over.
Okay.
Stage 2
Okay.
was easy. Get to my building, which was about 150 meters away from the stairs. As I slowly walked up the stairs, trying to make as little noise as possible, my heart was in my throat. All I could think about was what I would do if he was there. But I was drunk and I didn't think fast enough. I arrived at the top and looked to my left, and what do you know? He's there. And as soon as I look at him, his head snaps, and he's looking me in the eyes with the same terrifying look, almost foaming at the mouth like he's won a prize. He stands up slowly and turns to face his body towards me. At this point, I realized how tall he was. About 6'2", huge gray and dirty beard, almost skinny with a lean body type. I was almost pissing myself. So to break the tension, I just nodded at him and told him, "Good night, mate." And I walked on quickly towards my apartment. I suddenly heard a deep, hoarse voice say, "You got any spare change?" Loud and obnoxious. Which I turned and replied quickly whilst I was walking backwards. "No, mate, sorry. Have a good night, though." And walked on again. I was free, and my anxiety was disappearing. All I was thinking about was getting to my building as fast as possible. Then, I heard what felt like the loudest, most aggressive voice ever. "Hey!" I stopped, and I turned around so fast because he made me jump and scared me. He was holding a knife, and it was pointed directly towards me. The nightmare scenario was playing out now, and I held my breath as he walked slowly towards me. I was definitely sober now, and I weighed up the options. I run and take a risk, or I start to negotiate with him. I thought, there is an ATM nearby, I can get some money and just go home. He was around 5 meters away, with the knife pointing towards me. I wasn't going to let myself die like this. He then said, "I'm going to ask you again. Do you have any spare change?" I couldn't tell whether I wanted to throw up or cry, but I had to get out of this situation. No one else was around that I could see or hear, and it was on me to get out of this. I said to him, "Look, there is an ATM." I couldn't even finish my sentence, because he had thrown the knife at my face. It hit me just above my eye, cutting me on my eyebrow, taking a chunk of skin clean off, and there was blood in my eye, partially blinding me, and there was blood all over my face almost immediately. I was blinded and breathless. I fell to one knee in shock, and I barely saw the knife in front of me on the ground through my drunken, shocked, and partially blinded state. So I reached for it as fast as I could. But it was too late. He had already picked it up and tackled me to the ground. I yelled a guttural and deep shout for help down the street as he tackled me, holding the knife. A sound I didn't know I was capable of making, but the adrenaline was coursing through my veins now. He had the knife in his right hand and plunged it down towards my face, and the only thing I could do was put my hand in the way. I screamed in pain as the guy was on top of me. He had put the knife clean through my hand, in between the knuckles of my middle and index fingers to be specific. I started to push back, and realizing how much stronger I was than him. The tip of the blade was about 5 inches from my face, and then a miracle happened. I heard the voices of a group of people yelling, accompanied with their fast-running feet towards me on the tarmac. The guy's grip on the knife was weak suddenly, and he looked behind himself, clearly seeing the group approaching. They shouted again, yelling, "Get off him!" And he jumped off of me. Unfortunately for me, he took the knife with him and ripped it out of my hands as he jumped to his feet and swiftly ran into the nearby woods. There were 5 people in total who came to my rescue. 2 of them initially chased the guy into the woods before I shouted, "No, he has a knife!" And hearing me say this, they let him go and started to call the police. This incident changed me for the better, and I wake up every day appreciating everything in my life. After the incident, I was rushed to the hospital and I had surgery to reattach the nerves in my hand 2 days later. The guy who attacked me is in prison now for attempted murder. The police showed after the incident within 5 minutes, and full credit to them. They found the guy hiding in the woods, still holding the knife behind a tree, and they managed to subdue and arrest him on the spot. He was on a cocktail of drugs, and he openly admitted to the police that he fully intended to kill me if he had the opportunity. But this incident was simultaneously the best and worst thing that ever happened to me. The best, because I appreciate life so much more now. I talk to those I love every single day. All life is precious. Tomorrow is not guaranteed, and we are all mortal. Stay safe and alert, and do not waste a moment, as you don't know who's going to be waiting around the corner.
Okay, clap it up. Y'all saved yourself from that last video with this video. Okay. Llama Art saved y'all. I'm gonna have to put Llama Arts on top of altar. I'm not gonna cut with you. Okay. 8.5 out of 10. This was cool. I ain't gonna lie. It was cool. Animations was cool. It was definitely. Okay, last but definitely not least, we got Gumballs in the Park. This is by MeatCanyon, another one of our nation's fan favorites. So this went through about 3 minutes. We're gonna get straight into it.
Dude, when we get done raking these leaves, we should go watch a movie and order a pizza. You read my mind.
Oh, why
Looking
look
good,
like that?
boys. Looking very good indeed.
What do you mean by that?
You both have done such a good job today. Don't see why you couldn't give yourself a little reward, right? Like the day off? How about a gumball? I don't think... Unless you both think that you haven't been doing a good job, and if that's the case, maybe I should just let you go. I hate to fire you, because in my eyes, you both have been doing so well. We've been trying our best.
Jolly good show. Jolly good show.
Oh my gosh.
We've been working hard lately, Benson.
Stop.
I know
happened to
you
you?
boys have. That's why I want to spoil you with a little treat.
But what are you talking
Jolly
about?
good show.
Go on. Go on and get yourself one. Better spit on those fingers. These old hedges aren't getting any younger.
Whoa!
Just a little spin.
This is disgusting.
For both of us. Uh-oh. Looks like somebody got a reward. I'm gonna get back to work. Rigby, you should smile more. You look so much prettier when you smile.
Why did you leave Rigby like that, bro?
Now, don't tell anyone I told you this, but you're my favorite here. I think you can go a long way in this company if you were just a bit more of a team player. Do you think you can be a team player for me, Rigby? Oh, the cologne is intoxicating. I don't think I want a gumball, Benson. I should probably get back to work. Come on, no one's looking. You've done so well that I think you deserve 2 gumballs. I don't really... If it's good for me, it's good for you. There's one. I think you have a great future here. You're my number 2, you know. Hey, but don't tell anyone else that. They'd probably get jealous. Go on and take it. You deserve it. Easy now. It's tender. God, you're good, baby. Go on and get it. God, you're good, baby. Go on and get it. Go get back to work. But hey, can you do me a favor? Can you have a great day for me?
Y'all are wrong for that. I'm sorry. Y'all are so wrong for that, bro. Y'all are so wrong for that. I'm gonna give this week a 9 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. Just because of this. I'm gonna be honest. Like, y'all are wrong. Y'all are wrong. This is hilarious. Specifically this video, I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10. This was very, I don't know. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Please go tune into my old videos, and of course go tune to my new videos. Without further ado, until we meet again.